What's up, y'all? This is Daniel.
And this your boy Domo.
This your boy Lavonte. And this the Born Leader Wrestling Podcast.
I hurt my fucking rip her out the plastic because she acting brand new.
That was a good ass bag, dog.
Rip her out the plastic. Did you see her look on the other
We've been waiting to do that.
I just started up just now. I didn't wait to do it. Hey, welcome everybody to the Born Leaders Wrestling Podcast. This is the Face Edition. Is it the Face Edition?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the Face Edition. This airs Sunday? Monday?
One of them days.
One of them days.
Whatever day y'all watching it.
Whatever day. You know what? Shout out to y'all for
Probably
asking us all these questions.
Yeah, we got a lot of questions today.
Ask us all these questions. We're going to start it off like this. I ripped out the plastic. That is beautiful Rita Ripley right there because she brand new. Did y'all see her look on the weekend?
Man.
What?
That new hairstyle. I even had to go in her comments and say, I like that new hairstyle.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie. You was a real life internet troll. Like you be liking a whole bunch of pictures. Like you go down people's page and look. Who the person I'm speaking of right now is WWE Lavonte.
What up?
This dude right here goes down every female wrestler thing and like all their pictures and leave comments on everything. And since he has this blue check, Mr. Blue Check Man, you can see it right there.
I'm showing love.
I know you showing a lot of love.
You know, there's support.
Keep it up. Keep up the good work.
Support my people.
And you know they be liking it back and stuff. I was like, look at him. I was at every page though.
Yeah.
Shout out to Trinity for the follow too.
Yo, he don't hide. You gonna see him everywhere.
Yeah, no. I'm out there.
Hey, you here too? No, that's a Snoop Dogg song. Every place I go, I see the same Lavonte.
I thought you was gonna say, oh.
I was on Rita Ripley page. I saw him there. Then I went to Trinity page.
What? Mercedes page.
See him there. It's like wherever I go, I see him.
I mean, the Mercedes post more probably. But,
to my right, your left, this is Dan. Don't forget the MFing.
Wow, yo, what's up, y'all? Bang, bang, click, click. You know what it
Yeah,
is.
he's on nobody's page.
I am.
Yeah.
He don't leave comments.
I'm on a couple pages, man.
He's not.
Shikari. You probably do Shikari.
No, he's not.
I'm not even on there like that.
He's
bro.
not.
dang.
I'm on there more than he is.
Dang, that's
what I'm
crazy.
saying?
You showing no love.
Ain't
No, I
ripping
show
that.
love.
He ain't
You
ripping
still
that.
didn't post a picture of him and the Rock daughter.
You right, I did it, huh?
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Oh, well, man, it's old now.
Content is content.
Yeah, but come on, man.
Come on, man.
You should have ripped her out the plastic. She was acting brand new.
No, checking the same. I'm a brand new. Man, hey, that don't apply to everybody.
Well, they don't know that.
They should. There's rules to this stuff.
I see.
Hey. What up, guys? How you guys doing? Happy 4th of July. Happy birthday, Tommy.
Oh, shout out to Tommy. Happy birthday, late.
Birthday, man.
Shout out to hey, y'all go watch the latest episode. Well, it's not an episode. Well, it is an episode. It's Tommy's birthday. They did an episode and he opened up his gifts. Tommy was going the first 6 minutes. Tommy was going off like it was funny. He was talking about some lady and they took him out to breakfast and they forgot something in his meal. And he was
See, let me tell you what she did.
He ended up getting, I don't know if Pops or Joey. I mean, yeah, Pops or Joey. I don't know which one bought him, but they got him AEW Fight Forever.
Oh,
So
man.
he got a copy of it.
Is he upset? He threw it. He broke it.
No, he said he gonna try it out. He gonna try it out. I said, see, even us WWE fans, we support AEW.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, that's cool. You got it.
Did you like the game?
That's later on in the podcast. Well, we talked about that earlier.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
forgot. We all
Time
knew
zone.
this. We knew this.
Time zone.
We knew this. A different time zone.
Our sponsor today.
Our sponsor is brought to you by the Wrestling Guy Store. For all your wrestling needs, you can go down there to Huntington Park and get your good old wrestling t-shirts. Oh, yeah. They got the Macho Man. They got everything. They got Funko Pops. They got the Funkadelics. I don't think they got the Funkadelics. But they got Trinity.
Yeah, they still got Trinity.
They still got Trinity. And her name was Naomi.
Yeah, don't look for Trinity. Look for Naomi.
Look for Naomi.
Feel the glow.
Yeah, boss glow. But go down there to the Wrestling Guy Store in Huntington Park and get all your merch and everything. Also, if you can't go down there, you can go down to Arizona Phoenix. Don't know the store number again, but it's out there.
It's out there.
And on top of that, I don't know if we got news yet, but I know the Wrestling Guy stores is bringing you
Future Woman of Wrestling.
FFW, Future Women's Wrestling, coming live for you in the borderline of Compton, Gardena area.
In Carson.
Whatever. All women wrestlers. All proceeds going to the women. I don't know if that's true. I don't. Let me not lie that much. Look.
You was going with that. It was making sense, but I don't know if that's true or not.
I don't know all the facts.
Oh,
but the future of women wrestling.
August 5th.
And probably go through some bills.
Probably August 5th. And we know for a fact we're going to get the Vanity Twins. That's what I'm calling Vanity Twins. The Vanity Twins. They're definitely going to be there.
I definitely got to get a picture this time. You can't be the only one with a
jealous.
picture. You can't be the only one with a picture.
You didn't take no picture with no female wrestler that weekend except for Bianca, huh? You was a faithful
that's
man.
all that matters.
You was a faithful man.
Thank you.
You still jealous. But yeah, go down there and get your tickets. And I gotta go down there and put the money in for the tag. I got some money now, so I can go actually go put the ticket down. I'm raffling off one ticket. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. One ticket. You gotta buy the other though.
Let's start off with the questions. We got a lot of questions right now. This is actually a good question. This is a long question, but it's actually a good question. This is coming from Eddie Jackson on YouTube.
Eddie Jackson. Is he related to Freddie?
Probably.
Or
Michael? Janet?
Yeah.
Tito's Tito
Yeah, Jackson.
His question is, he says, "Hey guys."
Hey.
What up?
Hey.
Pause.
Yes, boy.
Don't use yes boy like that. He says, "Hey guys, Eddie Jackson here." That's what he said.
Reported live.
Here's the question. He said, "Here's the question, mainly for Lavonte because he's more." Wait, he said. Wait, he says mainly for Lavonte only because, if I'm wrong, correct me. Out of all three of you guys, wrestling is Lavonte's number one sport. But Domo and Danyo can answer also if they want.
That's wrong. That's wrong.
I appreciate
You're
that.
wrong for that. You know what? Just
I
for
mean-
that, we ain't answering nothing.
The answer here, wrestling is my number one sport. But I guess it ties down to when the question, it says, if a group of wrestling fans is at a mutual place, let's just say a sports bar, it's 5 WWE fans and 1 AEW fan, and a couple of NFL, NBA, NLB, etc. fans, other fans in wrestling basically, and they start making fun of the AEW fan. As a wrestling fan, do you A, laugh and make fun of the AEW fan also, B, mind your business, C, take up / have the AEW fan back? Keep up the great work. Hashtag loyal fan.
Well, can I
Shout out
answer
to
this
you.
first? Let me answer this first. First of all, ain't no wrestling fan going to a sports bar.
I mean, if it's if it's WrestleMania weekend or something, they got it on there.
Chili's. They go to Chili's. But I'm just playing. Go ahead. What's the answer?
My answer? Look, I say look. I say, I think you have to have my opinion, you have to have the AEW fan back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, if you're a WWE fan and if you're AEW fan, yes, we both make fun of each other, we both diss each other, blah blah blah. But if another person that's not in the wrestling community comes and start making fun of wrestling, I think you have to have that person's back. That's like in LA. If you a blood and you don't get along with the other blood hood, but a Crip come in there and that Crip start messing with the blood, even though y'all don't get along, y'all still bloods.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the same thing. Like,
I get you. And I'm going to tell you this. If I was in the bar, first of all, ain't nobody making fun of AEW fans because don't nobody know who AEW is.
well, I'm pretty sure he had an AEW shirt on or something.
And they would have been like, what do that stand for?
You reaching like,
saying.
You moving the goalpost.
I'm not moving the goalposts. Barely wrestling people know what AEW is. I'm just playing. But no, if I was over there, I don't like bullying anyway. I don't like it. So I'm gonna have an AEW fan back
Why
regardless.
would you mind your business?
I'm not minding my business with that.
Oh, okay.
I'm like what you call it off All American. I can't mind my business. I'm in everybody else shit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, that, yeah. Yeah, I feel like, I have to have the AEW fan back. Like, I can make fun of him, but you can't. Like, as a basketball or football fan,
I agree.
Yo,
no.
I agree.
I'm doing all three. I'm talking mess to him, like, at first, and then I'm talking, like, leave him alone now, then I'm on my business. I'm doing all.
Yeah.
So you go walk up to them. Let's say
start everything.
So let's just say it's football fans. You go walk up to them as they making fun of him.
This what happens when you go to a bar. Everybody start talking mess, right?
Uh-huh.
And unfortunately, yeah, you got an AEW shirt. Yeah, we're talking mess, right? But eventually, it shift because now it's like, okay, he had enough. Okay, leave him alone now. You know, he got to go to eat his food. So you gonna defend him like that, and then you gonna mind your business.
No, because you supposed to. So as a wrestling fan, because at that point you're a WWE fan.
Yeah.
So at that point you have a WWE shirt on.
Yeah.
So you're not a football. You don't have a Cowboy shirt on.
Yeah.
You're a wrestling fan that day.
Yeah.
You shouldn't wear that shirt either.
So if you have football fans making fun of the wrestling guy that's an AEW fan and you're a wrestling guy too that day,
Yeah.
you have to defend him.
No, I am, but I'm also.
But you said you're gonna make fun of him
Well,
too.
You gonna start it.
Yeah.
I'm also a WWE fan first. So yeah, for a quick second, you my enemy in sort of way, right? So I'm gonna talk mess, talking because that's what we do.
But they
You
already.
over there, I'm over there. We doing that, but then when I see them jumping in and stuff, like hold on, don't do that.
So you're saying if nobody's talking about him, you'll come in like,
No.
oh, you got that
No.
BS on.
I'm saying initially
because there's not the
everybody
question.
is going to shoot on the AEW because, like you said, they don't know who that is, and they coming in.
No, it's not.
that's
No,
not the
that's
question.
not the. Yeah, they're not. As a football fan,
Yeah.
when you coming in, they're not looking at AEW and W. They looking at wrestling.
Boom.
As a football fan, they're not cared about who's AEW and who's wrestling. Y'all all together.
So because it's just it's the same thing.
But you
the
missing
same thing.
you missing the question.
Yeah, you are.
Because at the end of the day, he said they're making fun of him already. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna jump in? You saying I'm gonna make fun of him with him?
Yep.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna defend him.
Yep.
And then I'm a help instigate it.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna say stop, leave him alone.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna let him get jumped.
Because you can't, you can't. No, but see, no, you can't help instigate it because you're a part of him. You're a wrestling fan in their eyes. They're not looking at AEW as a football people. Yeah. Football fans, they're not looking at AEW.
That's my answer. That's my answer.
Crazy.
That's my answer.
At least I was honest.
I was honest too.
You was honest as well.
They gonna make fun of you too because you're wrestling.
They are. But that's how I do, just like that.
This dude.
Yeah.
He gonna come in there and say, "Hey, yeah, why you got that shirt on, man? Leave him alone. Get him." Hey, this chicken good.
Oh, that was a good question though.
That definitely was a long question.
Yeah.
Yeah, longer question, but that was definitely like.
Now the intro of the question was long
Because
he had to ask like the fact that that was your number one sport, not ours. But
Well, I see why he said that because y'all always talk about like you talk about football a lot.
Yeah.
And I never really talk about sports. So I see why he said that.
It's that WWE in front of your name.
The next question is coming from Socal dropkick Musgee.
Musgee?
He said, favorite pay-per-view this year so far?
WrestleMania, because we was there.
That's my answer. Exactly. That was my exact answer.
Both nights.
Yep.
That was my exact answer. I
was an
mean,
easy question.
man, for real, all three.
Wasn't y'all there?
They was there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Musgee was there.
Hey, shout out to them. I think didn't they come back together?
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
And then his next question is, since my hand is still kind of bad, I guess he broke his hand or messed his hand up. He said, what is the worst injury in wrestling history?
A freaking broken neck. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And when Owen Hart dropped him. Yeah. I'm trying to think anything else after
There's
that.
nothing worse than that.
Well, nothing that we know about because it's injury behind the scenes that we don't even know about.
I mean,
but that's the biggest one is the broken neck.
That and then Lita, she had a broken leg
That
too.
and D'Lo Brown and draws.
Oh yeah, I have to say that one.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
D'Lo Brown will be at the Wrestling Guy store this year. Get your tickets at the Wrestling Guy store.
Oh yeah, I think October. Yeah, I would have to say that too. I would have to say draws.
You saying wrestling? Or
Yeah,
WWE?
wrestling. No, just wrestling.
What about when what you call it, beat the little boy up at 17 and whooped him?
Black. What's his name? Blackjack.
Yeah, Blackjack.
Well, not Blackjack. What's his name?
New Jack.
New Jack.
New Jack beat the.
You
Nah.
you talk about that situation with the male guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing go past paralyzed.
I mean,
but
yeah.
No, true, but
See, that's not an injury.
Right,
That was attempted murder.
yeah, that was crazy.
That was something different, man.
The next question is, I had one from Oh no, okay, we did Musgee. Dropkick Socal Carlos. I think he go by Uni now. His name Uni. Changed his name.
Uni and Musgee.
His question is favorite spot this year, like wrestling spot, like a move. I would have to say from it's Money in the Bank, Zelina. I love that.
Oh my God,
Cold Reds on the ladder.
Yeah.
Man, that was crazy.
I'm going with that too.
That was crazy.
If that don't elevate her into the champion conversation again,
That was crazy.
I'd say the Ricochet and the Logan Paul. I think that was cool.
Royal Rumble.
Which one, the Royal Rumble?
Yeah, when they jumped across.
That was cool too.
Yeah.
Was that this year?
Yeah,
It was
January.
I didn't know. I thought it was last year. That's why I didn't say
It was January.
Yeah. I think that was cool.
Next question is coming from.
Oh no! WrestleMania when Rhea Ripley hit Charlotte Flair from the top rope.
Oh, at the Riptide.
Riptide.
Oh, that was cool too. I want you. The Cold Red was better. You just wanted to put Rhea Ripley in there.
Or Montez Ford hanging from the top of the elimination chamber.
Oh, that's trash. I could have did that.
Yeah.
What?
If somebody would have got me up there. The next question is coming from Nightmare Smile 95 on YouTube.
I don't know if I want to. Freddie?
His question is: will AEW ever have viewership as big as TNA? And they had a 2.2 million versus WWE Raw from 2010.
I don't know what he just said.
Will AEW ever have a viewership as big as TNA? TNA had a 2.2 million viewership versus WWE Raw back in 2010. So basically, will
they win
I
one
think-
night?
Yeah, would they have a bigger? Would they ever have over 2.2 million viewership? AEW.
I think they get close because it looked like when people go to the UK, they get
We meant like weekly, not
weekly or not.
Yeah,
Nah,
not
never.
pay per view.
Never.
Of course, pay per view. You
Not
can get
never.
it.
Well,
Everybody going to Taco Bell.
it just depends if they start sticking with this developing characters and stuff like that. They gotta put some work in. They got a long
If
way
they get a strong enough draw, then of course that happened. But the draw's not there yet.
I think you would have to get CM Punk. I think. But I think you had to get like a whole lineup of people just
to get it. But I think you got to get away from the Chris Jericho's. I think you got to start rebuilding everything.
You
from
might have to
scratch.
have Eric Bischoff walk out.
I mean, like just to pop the rating. I mean, like you have to like have somebody come back.
Yeah,
A Hulk Hogan come or
yeah, something like that. Hey, if a Goldberg appearance happens, I think they might touch that a little bit.
pause.
Whoa, a little bit of touching, huh? Wow, that was crazy.
Hey yo,
Whoa.
I ain't got the little gavel thing. His next question is order in the court. Next question is I wasn't a fan of her, but he said, would Tori be a bigger star if she had the wrestling ability like Victoria
Tori Reynolds or Tori from DX?
from DX?
Are they the same person?
No, you got Tori Reynolds and you got Tori. So
Well, Tori, Tori Reynolds wasn't a wrestler.
Tori Wilson. That's what I meant. Yeah,
Yeah, Wilson.
Yeah,
I'm guessing Wilson. Yeah,
because you got Tori and then you got the other one in DX.
No.
I wasn't a fan of her. I don't think she didn't
had-
have no personality to me. Or wrestling. She didn't have nothing to me.
Nothing.
Tori.
Who the
Victoria had wrestling, but Tori didn't really have nothing to me.
Tori Wilson, she wasn't really a wrestler. They made her like to compete. She more like a valet type.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She came
but that's why he said that's what he's saying. If she had wrestling ability, like
I think for what was marketed back there, like what Vince McMahon wanted, she would have been good. She was a white girl with blonde hair.
No,
she would have went.
No.
She would have went up.
No,
she had sex appeal and everything.
not even.
and that wasn't even his question. Dang, I skipped the question. That was best reign 25 question. My bad.
Yeah.
No, Tori. But see, with Tori, Tori missed the time. She came in wanting to be a valet, and she came 3 years too late. And then as far as wrestling, you had Lita doing all the crazy stuff. You had Trish elevating her game, and then you had all the other wrestlers, female wrestlers coming in. You had to really be a wrestler at that point.
But
she was in the middle.
It's hard to measure that because back then the women wrestling wasn't really top tier. They threw it in just to have it. There was no wrestler, no female wrestler that really was really standing out.
Lita,
she
I think she was kind of gone by then.
Lita was
Lita, she was already wrestling like in Mexico and stuff. She came in. She was doing the luchador stuff. But who else was doing wrestling stuff?
But you missing what I'm saying. I said Tori came in 3 years too late. If Tori would have came in, because Tori came in wanting to just be a valet and didn't have no conversation. She wanted to be like Goldust girl. What's her name?
Terry Reynolds.
Tori Reynolds or Terry Reynolds?
Terry.
Her name was Terry.
Yeah.
Goldust girl.
Yeah.
She didn't talk. She didn't do nothing. She just played the gimmick. She was just there.
Yeah.
That's what Tori wanted to be. But because she came in right there on the mix of everybody starting to learn wrestling moves, she shot herself in the foot. And then she had to talk. Couldn't talk.
I really wasn't really into that era, so I don't know. I ain't got no answer for that. I mean, I know Victoria. Victoria's a good wrestler, but
yeah, she came in as a wrestler. Like she came to compete, and then it was a lot of women for her to compete with, so they had to create competition. And by them doing that, you saw the difference.
At that time, when women wrestling was on, I kind of like tuned out. Like
everybody
it was,
did.
Yeah, it
was the Braun Penny match.
Yeah, it wasn't really.
It was Lita or Trish.
No, you had like Don Marie's, the Candice Michelle's. You had a lot of like divas, knowing a little bit of wrestling, but they were still being focused off the sex appeal.
Yeah, for sure.
My bad. I skipped his question, so I'm back to Nightmare Smile 95. That's a lot of questions, y'all. Bear with me. His next question was: should WWE retire the women's tag team championships?
No. Nah.
No.
I think they should at this point. They're not. Nobody's getting them over. Like, not even Yo Girls got them over.
Who?
Trinity and Mercedes.
Yo, it's too early for that. It's too early for that. Yo, it's too early for that.
No, I'm just saying they didn't get. I'm just saying they didn't.
Yo.
But I'm not talking about that. I know I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the titles.
I can have a civilized conversation. Can I talk? At that point, it wasn't no other tag teams. They was trying to put tag teams together. Now it seems like they have a lot more tag teams in there. With the 2 teams they brought up from NXT. Well, they about to break up Damage Control, but it's more tag team people out there, so you can build it, but you got to build it with a strong face, and I don't think they got a strong face yet.
I mean, that's what I mean. Like you can build it, but who's gonna get it over? That's the thing. You can have all the tag teams, but who's gonna get it over?
If you do a like, and I hate to redo the stuff, but do it different. If you was to do a gauntlet and let the 2 NXT teams compete and battle, and they stand out, and then they backstab each other at the end or something like that, I think you can put it over. But because they're exciting, they're exciting to watch.
I think they should just kept the titles in NXT, and that's it. And we don't need them on the main roster.
I think with the women's tag team, they're not promoting it like it's a big deal. They're not showing like WWE not showing interest in that title.
I think they got to stop throwing women together. Like if they go straight to like real tag teams, like all tag teams, and you might have like 1 or 2 through together.
Yeah.
Every now and then it'll be cool, but everybody getting thrown together is I don't know.
But that's why I said that's why I said now you got the 2 teams that came up, you got the tag team champions now, so that's 3. Then what? If you have one more complete tag,
you got Sonya and Chelsea Green.
That's thrown together though, right?
But I feel like they are real tag team now. They got the matching
Okay,
gear.
so now you got three real tag teams now. 4 if you call out the.
But it's not just like, to me. It's not just a tag team. I feel like now, since you have tag team and you're taking away from the singles division also, because now it's like the singles is struggling. Like Rhea Ripley can't have a match now because they don't know who go against Rhea Ripley. Like, it's kind of like a struggle when you taking all these women to put them in tag teams, and now the singles are struggling.
I agree with you, but I'm saying the same thing is only person we really talking about that thrown together that we don't consider is Raquel and Liv. The other ones you just said, that's 4 tag teams right there, besides the champions.
I mean, we'll talk about it later, but they threw Emma together with Nikki Cross.
That was stupid.
Like, they was throwing together.
Additional consideration paid for by the following.
If y'all order anything, and I mean anything, it could be a keychain, it could be a WWE belt, it could be the t-shirt, it could be anything, right? If y'all order anything from WWE Shop, click the link at the bottom. It will be the first link. It's going to say Lavonte affiliated WWE Shop link. Click that link. It's going to send you straight to WWE Shop, and you just place your order. It's nothing. You're not paying nothing extra. Only thing is, when you check out, I just get a little kickback because it's Bianca Plex is getting kind of expensive.
Hey.
So if y'all could do me that favor, click that link and make y'all purchase. Thank you. I real appreciate it. His next question, who was
Technically, we talked about it earlier.
y'all know what I mean. Were you surprised? His last question was, and I'm talking about Nightmare Smile 95. His last question was, were you surprised Lita haven't had a storyline with Vince McMahon like the other women wrestlers did, especially her as a heel character later on in her career? I just don't think Vince liked it. Lita liked that. To have
She didn't have that it factor.
Yeah, I don't think.
Think about the girl that he was messing with. You know, Vince had a type.
Blonde.
You know.
He had Stacy Keibler, Trish.
You know, Sable,
yeah. He had a type.
He had a type. Lita was like, no, give her the mat.
Yeah, I think she was too tomboyish.
Yeah.
He didn't see it. To be honest.
No, but that's honest, you know.
It is honest. Right.
I mean, it's common sense.
Yeah. Vince had a type and she didn't fit that type.
Exactly.
Not on camera.
Best Rain 25. I asked one of them's question. I will ask one of his questions, the Victoria one. His other question is, did Jay Penn Roman ruin the story for Cody Rhodes being the only dude to defeat Roman?
No. No, it didn't. No.
I think everybody.
I think y'all thinking too much about that. About
The
Cody
Cody?
Rhodes.
What is finish? Everybody keeps saying finish the story. When he said I came back to finish the story, he meant to get the only title his dad didn't get. And that title that Roman got is not the title though. I'm not understanding what it's the WWE title, but it's not the title that he wanted. I don't.
But I think it's the WWE Championship. That's the title, and he has it.
I don't think y'all going too specific, and I don't want to talk about what title was worth,
No,
whatever.
Is that
he
title?
just want his family have never been able to hold the top championship in wrestling. None of them have never been able to hold it. So whether he's getting Seth belt or he's going to get Roman belt, that's the belt.
No. It is. He does want the WWE belt. He does want that belt.
Self
but
belt.
I mean,
No, Romans.
But yes, he wants Romans.
He wants Seth.
No, he wants
Romans.
Romans.
He went for the thing to get it, got eliminated. He was coming out. What we talked about earlier, he came out on Monday, and to go face Seth, and then Brock came back up. So
he never did say that he wanted the title from Seth though. He just came out there. You don't know what he was gonna say,
Yeah.
but he does want Roman's title. But the thing is, everybody keeps saying the story is not finished that he beat Roman. What if Roman loses the title to somebody else? The story is the title. It's not Roman.
It's not Roman.
That's what people are focusing on. It doesn't. I don't think Roman is the focus.
Roman matters as much as they making it.
I think it's a title. He's saying the story is the title. It's not whoever. It doesn't matter who has it. But people are getting so mad that Roman. They want to see Roman and Cody again.
That Cody Rhodes remind me of that TikTok by Karrion Kross. it's so separate that I forgot that he was supposed to be fighting Roman or running that title anymore.
But that was the only title in wrestling. At that point.
Yeah, so like
Now it's like, well,
They
it's not the only title no more. Because Seth is the WWE champion, right?
He the world
champion.
yeah.
10 Couponer. Shout out to 10 Couponer.
What up, Teen Cubaner?
He got 2 questions. Do you think that JD McDaniel, that's his name, will replace Damian Priest for Judgment in Judgment Day?
It all depends on who gets removed, but I think he's gonna replace somebody. 'Cause I think Finn might get replaced.
I think fans getting replaced.
Yeah.
To me. So I don't even think he should be in Judgment Day. To
I don't
be
know
honest,
who he is.
I've seen him a couple of times in NXT, but I don't think he fits the whole Judgment Day.
Yeah.
I think they need to just leave Judgment Day alone. Like it's good right now. What do you think? You don't care? I know.
Don't care.
What type of match? His last question is: what type of match Cody and Brock should have for the third time? So SummerSlam, I'm pretty sure they have an announcement. I'm pretty sure they could be Cody and Brock.
The way how Cody mine is, he could do something like a bull rope match or something like that.
I'll turn it off.
I'll watch that.
I hate those type of matches.
Because I don't see him doing anything crazy. Because I think he would lock him in somewhere, so he'll probably bring out the rope just to have him,
I can see that too, only because his dad was into that, and
Yeah.
then Brock is like a cowboy.
Yeah.
But I don't want to see that.
I
It would have to be. Did they have a last man standing before?
Nah, but
not them two.
he had that with Roman though.
Oh, that's what it was.
I can see. It gotta be a stimulation, a contract match or something. Because I'm tired of it. Like, end it already.
They got. Well, no, I was gonna say a person leaves Raw, but Brock is a free agent.
Yeah, he he free roam.
I mean, you can go for my favorite match of all time. So it's Iron Man.
Next question.
I mean, that match only if the card for that next pay-per-view is weak. So they probably do that so they can
SummerSlam look weak. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
so
lie.
they can take up that time.
Next question. We are not doing Iron Man matches.
Brock just do an F5 and get the first pin automatically. That'd be tight. But it would be like 30 minutes instead of an hour. Our last question is from Tommy. Shout out to Tommy.
Tommy, happy birthday, Tommy.
Follow him. Hit Instagram. Tommy Fletch. Flats.
Hey, this was a lot of questions. I ain't gonna lie.
it's the
I'm
most.
over here tired right now.
This
But
was the
Tommy,
best. WWE. Who's the worst WWE champion of all time?
the worst?
Yeah, I would say. Did Lex Luger win the title?
No.
Yeah, he did. Did he ever win?
The world champ? No, I don't think he won any championships.
I could have swore I seen Lex Luger with an ego belt. I might be mistaken, but the worst. That's a good question.
Y'all ready for me to say my answer?
Yeah,
Lead off.
Hulk Hogan.
Oh, wow.
nah. Oh, Jinder Mahal.
Change my answer. Jinder Mahal. I didn't know you had a title.
Jinder Mahal. Yeah, I would say Jinder Mahal.
Big E.
And Biggie be top 5. He ain't worse than Ginger though.
I say Big Show.
No.
I say
No.
Big Show.
Kane.
Hell no. I mean, y'all can say hell.
Kane look more believable to have the title.
Yeah.
But Big Show is like
They only gave it to him for one day.
Yeah, but, it was still cool.
Was that was messed up, but it wasn't the worst.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, you got
No, I don't think nothing topping Ginger Mahal.
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio.
Nah, that was the underdog story. That was good.
The Great Khali.
Oh yeah, that's another one.
Dang,
That's
so
like-
it's like y'all ain't mess with the Indians, huh?
This next one is: do you think Dominic will face Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight title?
Yes.
That would be. I would
They
actually.
picked for Dominic, yeah, Dirty Dom, yeah. He doing all that.
Dominic might beat Seth at SummerSlam.
No, you think about it. He just
And then
fought.
Damian Priest gonna cash in on Dominic.
Nah.
Yeah,
He was about to cash in on
I'd love to see that though. I'd like to see
Yeah.
that match.
Now y'all want to see Dominic win.
No, I didn't say to win. I said to
said
cash
they gonna fight. I
in.
never said he was gonna win. What? man.
Last question. He said, would you want to see a triple threat match with Asuka, Bianca, and Charlotte Flair
No.
for the women's championship?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, absolutely not.
And I think that's where they're going with SummerSlam.
And I hate it.
Yep.
I hate it.
Don't want to see it. I want to see
We're going to triple threat.
Bianca, and I want to see Charlotte 1-on-1. And that's fine if they do the triple threat for SummerSlam. Just make sure y'all give us Bianca and Charlotte at WrestleMania. Because I'm not going to Detroit, but I'm going to Philadelphia.
Boom, there it goes.
Philly.
And that is our
Rumor report.
questions. That was a lot of questions. I think it was like 15 questions today.
Look, it might got to be broken up into 2 episodes.
No, we good.
But hey, shout out to all y'all. Shout out to all y'all that come in and new people that came in because some new questions. I don't have you guys' names right now. I know one of them is Nightmare or something. Nightmare.
Yeah, shout out to let me go back. Socal, Dropkick, Musgee, Dropkick, Socal,
numero uno.
Nightmare, Smile 95.
Shout out to Nightmare on M Street.
Best Rain 25.
Shout out to Best Rain.
T and Couponer. Tommy.
Always the bro. Tommy, always the bro.
And Eddie Jackson.
And he related to Michael. Shout out to Eddie. Yeah, hey, shout out to all y'all for the questions. This was a dope day.
Have them more. Keep coming with the questions.
Keep coming with the questions, and also y'all can go ahead and hit the link down below and change our Patreon and get everything. You can see everything. We got other conversations that we talked about the music industry earlier. And
if y'all ever in the sports bar in the AEW, somebody talking about AEW fan, y'all better have a back.
You gotta have a back. Unfortunately.
Don't laugh at them, then mind your business.
But if you do, it's all good. It's all right. They ain't gonna kill you.
They might.
They ain't gonna kill you over a conversation, man.
What that dude from the Giants got beat up by them Dodger fans that time? Remember that?
Damn.
Yeah, but I mean, if you talking messy, you get hostile. That's where you mind your business.
No, look. But no, shout out to y'all. Like, subscribe, follow us. Also, hit the Wrestling Guy up at the Wrestling Guy store in Huntington Park or in Arizona. Get your merch, get your T-shirts, and get your tickets to future female wrestling.
Future woman wrestling. You had it right the first time.
Future women wrestling.
Oh, FWW.
It's only one F.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
I thought it was 2.
Yeah.
That's future female wrestling. I don't know. Future women's wrestling. Get your tickets today down in Gardena. It's going to happen in Gardena, Carson,
Around there.
somewhere. Compton.
Get your tickets today.
Purchase your track today. No, but like, subscribe, follow us on all the things. We got to get to the point where we start cussing. We do record this first, and we're going to go to the stuff.
Man.
So, because I can't keep doing this. Confusing myself on what days and stuff.
Man.
This will be answered later on in the week, but we about to get to cussing.
We out.
Wrestling's for niggas. And don't fucking forget it. Wrestling is for niggas. Yeah! Let's go!